Yeah, yesterday we had a discussion with linear layout, and then after we created a table layout. So almost we done with the table layout, right? We'll see if anything pending from the table layout that we will do. Then we can go with the next step. Okay, for the table layout, so we have applied all the properties. Right. Okay. Now for this, we have to apply the weight property. So which we applied yesterday for the linear layout. So similar way we can apply here that. So even for every text view, I'll apply the weight property so that it can adjust entire screen automatically. So like this is a equal property. So even here also, if you want any unequalize, the same, you have to give the sum, then you have to assign that. Right. So this is one, like here now, second row. So once we'll give for all rows, it looks good. Yeah. So third row. So almost it is done. Yeah, last row. We'll give for the last row. Yeah, for all rows we have given like, see now it looks like a proper table. So that will be fine here, right? So in this layout, apart from the layout, we did extra some activity that we created in our RES folder in a project structure. In RES, here we created one shape. So that we used here to create a border. But by using this kind of thing, we can do some other things. So that I'll show you here. Now I'm creating one more like drawable. Like I'll create that BG background. So that something I want to give something background kind of thing. So one more file has created here like this. See, now this I want to give for here. I'll take after this table layout. I'll take one button. So match parent, wrap content, ID for that. So that is the BT one. Then text something. Hello. Then now here I'll give that is like a background. So I'll give that is as a background. So at the right drawable. So instead of shape, now I'm giving that we created as a BG back, right? That I created here. Then I'll give some margin. So that is the 10 dp. Right. So I have created like this. Now come here. Now here we will change the properties here. Now this is a selector. Instead of selector, now I'm changing this as a shape. So shape I give here also, I'll give rectangle only. Right. Once I give rectangular here now, so it will be created like this. Then for this, now we will apply some properties. So one thing is a stroke, like which we applied yesterday, right? So that is first I'm giving the width 2 dB and color. So I'll give something. Then we will modify your color. So I'll select this color. See now the button will change here. Same, like even you can give that solid inside color also you can give. So color, but you can give some random like this color create. Then you can create here corners. So just I want that radius of corners. So left radius 40 dp. So left bottom left. See here Now it is created curve. Right, similar. Left radius, top left, same 14. See, it is created here. Now we'll give right side also. Right. So this is also, I'll give 40 dp. Again right side. So again 40 dp. See here, 4 sides it created here like this. So even though if you observe here, now see curves are created here. So this, because of this latest theme views, like themes we are not customizing, right? When we customize the themes, so that time this color will applicable, but the themes one we will see later. But for the time being, just like these kind of extra views we can create here this. And also here now we can give some extra, that is the dash gap. So like I want to give that some gap, this color, whatever this color is created. So 5 dp. So dash width 5 dp means after 5 dp, every 5 dp, the gap and that one will create like this. So now that will be created here. See, here it is created here like this. Then now I don't want this like this. Now just I want to create a different shape. So then I'll give here 100 dp by 100 dp. See, now it's created as a circle. Right, when you have to create as a circle, you can create like this. So like here I'll change this to 400. 400. So now it created as a rectangular shape like this. See here, whatever we given this, it is came here, this design like came, it came. Now I'll change here the shape. Instead of this, I'll change as oval. Now it will create as a circle. So this kind of some part of customizations, but nowadays most of this we are not using, because nowadays these kind of properties we are getting from the material components. So but this will help somewhere. So that's the reason I have explained this here. So that for that what we have to do, simple, we have to create one file in a drawable, that is XML file you have to create in drawable. Then you have to do here some part of customization what you want. These are the properties we can give. So that we are calling here as a background, so that it will create here like this design like this. Right. Not only this here, now shapes oval like here. So there are total different kind of shapes we can create: arc, oval, rectangle, line. So that kind of
When we use stock and when we use solid,
sorry, when this property.
we use stock and when we use solid, huh? And solid.
Yeah, solid property here now it is here, it is applicable, but it is not visible in here in here for this button, because the button now this theme, whatever this theme is following the standard theme, so that we have to change in RES themes that I'll explain you later. So because that will be different key scenarios, it will goes to different scenario. Here in the values, there are a theme. So this theme we have to modify. Then that can be applicable. Right. Similar here, this will apply for one text view. So instead of this 400, we'll change as 100. This is also I'll change as 100. Now see, for this text view, it visible here, right? It came here. Inner color also it came. For this, because of the button properties that we are not applicable, but for this component is applicable. If you want this also for a button also, that you have to do modifications in a theme level. Right? Hope you got the clarity. Even now,
Yes.
even here we will increase this 2 to 5. So here we'll get this foot here. Come here now. See, like that, the shape will be created here like this. So this text is not visible in right. So here I'll change that text color. I'll give white. Okay, even this also the text is not visible. Maybe it will after running it will be visible. Like okay. So but this like some part of customization we can do some kind of views, but nowadays majority of the views we are customizing from the material design only. So regarding the material design, after few sessions, we will discuss about the material design components. Right. So now with this, like there are two more layouts. One is the frame layout, other is the constraint layout. But that we will discuss after few days. So meanwhile, you have to practice major practice you have to do. And first thing is in relative and linear table. Just you can what we did like this. Just you can do some part of understanding that should be enough because table will use in very rare places, but nowadays like most of them we are using as a card by card, like something different views we are using. This table we are using in very lesser places only whenever that report has that mandatory table client asking that you want only in a table format, only on that areas we are using this. So other areas we are using like normal list view, right? That kind of thing. Right. So this will be clear. Now then I want to create one new project. So that is like so there we will concentrate button and text view properties. So button text. So button and text project name as the button and text. So here now first I'll start with the linear layout. So few days I'll go with the linear layout. Then after that I'll go with the relative layout. Then after combination of those I'll go so that you will understand how we have to use the layouts. That way you will understand that. Right, for that now. So this is the project which is created here. So it came defaultly with constraint layout. But now I'm changing this constraint layout to linear layout. So here I'm changing this is the linear layout. Right, as we know, linear layout has a orientation. So I have given as a vertical. Right, this I think this size we have to minimize that. This is a very bigger size. Yeah. Now these all are constant layout properties. So I'm removing this. So for that text view, I'm giving one ID. So that is TV1. Right. As of now, we not given any text properties, right? Before that, this already we known property. So that is margin 10 dp. I have given the margin as a 10 dp. Also, we used yesterday padding. So padding will create the space surround the content, right? So for this also I given 10. Otherwise, we'll give 5. It is enough. 5 dp and 5 dp. So both I have given as the 5 and 5. Right. Then for this now, actual text properties I'm applying here. So first one is the text color. So again, I select here some random color. So from here, we can select some color. Say this is the color, right? Then text to size. So we have to give the size. So 20 sp. Only the text size we will give in scale per pixel. Other where that space is required, that we will see in a dp. That is the density per pixels. We will give that. Then later text style, like this will indicate that bold, italic, normal. So now, like initial, I'm selecting the italic. See, style has changed there, right? Then text all caps. See, now how we given the text, that same format it is displaying, right? H is capital, W is capital. Here you can observe here how we given the same format it's displaying. But when I select this true, automatically the text will become as a capital letter. Text all caps true means all the text, whatever the letters will be there, those all the letters will become as a capital. Right. So these all are the text properties. So these all are the major text properties. Like we'll give for the text property color, size, style, all caps, and the next. So just I want to give the. So now this is the actual UI. Right. Now I want to give the position of the text. So that we will call as a gravity. So I have given as the layout gravity center. I want to align the text exactly the center of the page. So I have given a gravity that is the center, right? Now, just I want to copy paste this right here. I want to change only one thing. Width I'm changing as a match parent. See, when I change width as a match parent, again the text came left side. But above that property as given, the layout gravity as property as given, till still it came left. Why? Because the layout gravity property will work only when the component width has wrap content. So when we gave that as a match parent, so it cannot work. So for that, what property you have to give? Here, you have to remove the layout. So you have to give that gravity. Means what is the difference between these two and what is the meaning of these two? First of all, layout gravity, the entire component will move. Whenever we give the property of layout gravity, the entire component will move the position. What is the position we given? Let us say here I give right. So that will move right. Even here also, if I give the this, means here what happens? Gravity means only the content will move, because here this is match parent, already it is occupied the 100% of the screen, 100% of the width, because of the property we given has the match parent. Right. If you hover here, you can see this is occupied 100%. If this is not occupied 100%. So that is the reason when it is occupied 100%, you have to give the property has the gravity. Then only the content will move the position where we given. But for the above, so entire component will move. Right. So these properties are clear so far. So then I can go with the next one, that is a button. So I have to take one button. For the button, what kind of properties we will apply? So that we will see here now. So I'm giving here that is a button. So match parent, wrap content. So for that, now I'll give the text. The text I'm giving as a click. Right, then I'm giving ID. So that is BT1, button 1. Right. Then for this also, I'll give some margin, 5 dp. So also padding. See, if I give the padding, that space will create around the click text. See, 5 dp. See, that little bit width has increased. Even if you want to observe, if I give the 50c, that is increased here like that. So this is the then I'll apply text all caps true, right? So the next text style here also italic, text size 20 sp. The next text color, so already white, I'm given a white. So then this you can give like this. Right now, whatever I have given, this is the like it should be even the properties here. That almost whatever we given a text properties, the similar properties we applied for this means simple. You have to remember any component which we are going to use now. That component has text property. So simply you can apply all these properties for that particular component. Right. Now, just this I want to run once. So just I'm connecting my mobile. Hope you people know like how to connect the mobile, right? So you have to enable the developer options. Right at this part, I already explained to Tejasri, like Shweta, you are already aware of that, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah, yeah. So then just I have connected here in that mobile. Now I'm running. So meanwhile, just to see that, I open the Visor app. Maybe you are aware of, I don't know. If in case if you want to share your mobile screen, just you can install the Visor in a laptop. So that automatically the Visor app will be installed on the mobile. So then here directly you can able to see that mobile here. This is my mobile. So here directly you are able to see the mobile here. Now I'm running. Once I run here, now we will see like how we design that will be displayed here. So then based on that, now I have to perform some action. Like once you click on the button, like instead of hello world, I want to display some other text. That how that we will see here now. See now it is launched. See here now. Hello world, click. But I'm clicking here this button. That feeling we are feeling here like something is happening, but nothing changing in the screen. Right. So now I want to change something here. Instead of hello world, I want to display there something text called good evening. So how to do that? So for that now, first I'll go with the normal method. Later after this, only this project I'll go with normal. Even in this project also, once after the output, I'll explain about the data binding. So each and everything, now I can go with the data binding only. So now for that, what is my intention now? When I click that button, I have to display something message, right? For that, now I need here button. So sorry, before that, here you have to discuss something about this, right? So this is the Kotlin file. So whenever you want an action, so that you have to write in a Kotlin file. So this Kotlin file has created auto created up to this means automatically this will file will create while you are creating the project. So now any Java file and Kotlin file structure will be the same. So this first one, first it contains the package. So on the top, first it is the here. So normally it happens. First it will be the package. So package followed by the imports. So imports means like we will import the libraries and that we will use in our program. So that imports will come there. Then after that, the main class. So the main class. So main class followed by next classes, next classes are methods. So that will be followed. That is a normal structure here, right? So the four things it should contain. The first one, which is like here, package. So while creating the project, what is the package we create? That package will be here. That is a com.AndroIndian.button text. So that is created here. This. Then imports. So these imports, whatever we define the below code, with that library imports, we can easily manage this code. So that's those imports has came like because the properties which we are using here. So some of them we are handling from the OS, some of them we are handling from the activity like this. These all are we are handling. So that's why they came like here this. Right. Now we'll come back here, next step here. So class, main activity. So normally in Java, we have an extends and implements. Right. Here, extends as well as an implements, both are indicated by colon. So either you have to implement or either you have to extends, that both will be, these all are the like hoops concepts, right? So that here we are able to see the class main activity. So the main activity is our class. So how I'm defining the class means, there is a normal, like we have some rule, like whenever any particular class, right, that start with each, I mean start with capital letter of each word. See here, main is one word, activity is one word. So this A is capital, M is capital. Normally that's standard, even though without without that also you can write, but that minimum that you have to follow this. So that is the first thing. Then after here, now that is a colon, here it is extends as a activity. Forget about app compact. So always the main class. So always the main class, it extends as a activity, one type of activity, because the activity has seven methods. Total activity has seven methods. On the seven methods, based on a usage, we will enable all the methods one by one. But here in this activity means this is one kind of activity. Maybe instead of this, tomorrow there is an XYZ activity, day after tomorrow something activity that should be. But here you have to remember that activity. So this activity has total seven methods. On the seven methods, the first one is that on create method. This is the method, on create method. So how I'm defining this method? So method always start with the lower letter, and the second word onwards, the first letter should be the capital. So this is here C, O capital, C is the, sorry, O is the small, C is the capital. So this is the override method, override function on create. Saved instance, this is the like something you can define. So that indicates here bundle. So that bundle is nothing but OS. From the operating system side, we are accessing these properties here. Now if I over here, it is saying that this extended this uncreate method. So the default style configures the system bars with the transparent background, so that from properties, whatever the properties are there, so that we are accessing from the operating system side, because the app we installing only on Android devices. That device must, it has an operating system. So that's the reason it come with from there. Like that is the reason here this. And super dot on create. So just we are starting that method. Just I'm starting the method. So then after that, this is like here. This is the something like here we have to. So sorry, before that here first we have to discuss this line. Set content view. So Kotlin file does not have any view. So that's why we are setting here some content view, that is r dot. R means resources. So here r resources. See resources layout. This is the name. So from the resources we are assigning this view. Means whatever the view we are designing in XML, that view here we are mapping here this. Now this one, if you observe this, now just I'm commenting this. So this will work only on a latest mobile, slower mobiles. This cannot work here. But what is happens if they comment this? Now you can see here now. So first before running this, now we can observe the existing view. So how this existing view, I'll show you now. See the entire screen, including the, oh, just a minute. I think it is loading for you people in a visor. You are having the good look in visor. Or yeah, now I'll open that. What is the project name we created? Button, right? Yeah, this is the one. Think something is happening here. We'll reopen the visor. Yeah. Now, so including signal, time of this and all as inbuilt with this color, white, whatever the background color we have that. Now I'm running, what happens we can see. So now that theme will change here. See now how it came. It locked entire this completely. Whatever, like we are not seeing the default icons and all. So the default icons and all required, that is here enable edge to edge. So just we are enabling the edge to edge. So this edge to edge will enable the all the sites, whatever the theme color. So that part also will include within a theme color what we have created. Like let us say now it is white. So it came white. But tomorrow, instead of white, if I give the background as a blue, that will be including in the blue also. Like that. It will come here. This. Now you can see here now. It came in a normal way like this. Right. Now, if I want to give an action, so first, what I want to give once I click the button, right? Once I click the button, I want to do something here. So for that, I'm declaring the var button. So I'm just declaring the button colon. So that belongs to which one? So button. So once I select from here, so the button will import here. So here we have to check nullify condition because the Kotlin will handle all the null cases. So we have to handle the nullify condition here as well. Then here next step. So first step is this is the declaration. So I had here declaration. So I declared here component declaration. Then here now I have declaration. Then after here now we have to find that. So identify the component. So identify the component from the XML because with that name, when I call with that name, then only it will be work here. Like so, like I have asked one general question. Who will respond? If I ask specifically like Teja or Sweta, then you will reply. Otherwise, if I ask something, maybe you can answer or you can silent. So means until the specified name, you cannot text. So that's the reason. So find view by ID. So I want to find that element by ID. So what is that ID? Where is that r.id? So what is the ID we given and there? So that is the BT1. So that with that ID, I'm finding this. Then applying the listener or action. So some people will call it as a listener, some people will call it as an action. So now I'm applying that BT button dot. So here also question mark indicates that listener. So asset on click listener. Just I have applied the on click listener. Right. Now, once I click on this, I want to change the text instead of that. So for that, again, I need text view also. So again, same step. TV1 equal to TV1 colon. So that is the text view. The text view need to handle null condition. Then here TV1 equal to find view by ID. So that is r dot id dot. So TV1 done. So now here TV1 dot text. So set text. So set and get is a common. So that's why set text. Here you have to handle null condition. So here you have to set something text. Good evening. Good evening. Right. Now I'm running this. We will see this output now. So here now I'm clicking. Here it is changing. Good evening. Right. So this is the basic. So on top of this, now like I want to change many things here. Like this we can use multiple use. Also, this we can do in different ways. Like now initially it is displaying some text. So now see I am closing this project. Again, I'm opening this project. So initially it is displaying here. Initially it is displaying here. Now what it is displaying here, that is hello world. So I don't want to display that hello world. So if I remove that hello world, what happens here? You can see. I remove this hello world. Now I'm running. If I remove hello world, so that could be empty. I think we have deleted for the second one. Wait, we will delete for the first one. Yeah, for the first one, I have deleted. So if I delete this also here, now what happens here? it will display empty, but we cannot utilize that space. So see here, this we cannot utilize the space, but after clicking this, it is coming here. But how to utilize that space? So that we will discuss in tomorrow's class. How to utilize the space of that. And here, this is the nominal, like very basic level. I have did this code, but this is not as industry standard. So this is for very fresher level people. They have to write the code like this. But now this, I'll modify this code to industry standard code in next class. So then we will see the next step from there. Right. So far it is clear. Are you have any questions? Okay, then we will meet tomorrow.
Sir, why there is two on create method is there?
Why?
Why there is two on create method call? Super dot on create again.
Only one time I call, na? Only one time.
Yeah.
Just it is just I
But
added listener.
the 21 and 22 line, can you explain?
21 and 22. Oh, this one on create. This is the method declaration. That is the start method calling. Starting that method.
Oh.
This is the